This will be episode 173, cycle 2913 and onward. Oh, I'm trying a little new thing here to see if this works. I just have no idea what's causing the issue with Action Not Included at this point. Like, I want the performance to be stable enough to be streamable. And it's been good for a very long fucking time. It has. It's been great. I love it. But it's got some problems. Absolutely got some issues, and I don't know what's causing them. Like, it's chewing through my RAM like a crazy person. Okay, so far it's stabilized at 51%. 32 gigabytes, pretty much. A little bit from other operations, but everything else is 0.4 to 0.2, other than OBS, which OBS is 4%. GPU usage is tiny. Like, CPU usage, 11%. I expect that. But it's peaking memory, and I don't know why. Yeah, let's get the game loaded up and see where we currently are. As noted, 172 did record completely fine, so I will be uploading that one on Sunday, plus this one. Tomorrow I am probably going to do some Action Not Included after Trove. See? It's like a 50-50 if we do. And then Saturday will be 2 ONIs. Because, again, I want to get this playthrough over with. I need to stop having to troubleshoot all of the issues with the base, and then I will be uploading this base to my Google Drive and providing a link on each of the episodes as well as the time lapse when I get it done. Oh, Bastion, you heading out? Gotcha. Okay. See how the performance is. Gonna wait on everybody to catch up. It's still terrible. Why? Oh man, everything else is closed. Come on. Where is the problem? I gotta find it. Network? No. I've got no earthly clue what is causing the problem. Oh, there it goes back down. Like it's stabilizing around 72%. No, it's working. It's annoying, but it's working. My best guess is, as I said before, I think it might be the mixed gas situation. But I'm not completely certain. Because there's areas that we have moving gas, but because it's all uniform, that doesn't cause problems. At least with performance, anyway. I can clean this up in my test lab, and it does nothing. Killing all the creatures also doesn't help the situation either, so that doesn't work. And I'm like, so it's not creature pathfinding. It's not moving gases. Probably mixed gases. Because mixed gases can have issues. The base is so nice and like compacted in every way that I can possibly think of, but I'm still getting smaller issues that are driving me nuts. I mean, everything is actually fully automated to the best of my abilities too, so I don't know. I mean, in theory, I could probably vent the entire base and then rejig some of it. Getting some hot rocks up here too. Also, I did delete the nuclear core in testing. That was not the issue. It's not moving, thus it has no problems. Weirdly enough. Okay, the rovers are in this time. No indicators anymore at all. I remember that when this would light up properly. Okay. Well, that is now complete. So... Oh, Gene has his food too. Good, good, good. Okay. So this one is ready to go. We definitely... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I thought I saw. I did not. Thought I saw it. I didn't. I just looked at it for a split second and was just like, oh, I hit the button. Hang on, Gene. Into the rocket you go. May fire when ready. You have all the food that you're ever going to need. Your oxygen supply is good. Your water supply is good. Fire away. Let me make sure I load up all the other planetoids before we have a crash because of it. Because that, this very specific thing. Oh god. Oh, please load. That's the game trying to calculate gases. This is what I was talking about when I said the mixed gases causes problems. You can see movement that shouldn't be happening. There's little bits here and there. Causes processing lag. I'm almost thinking if we can seal off most of this, I can just vent this into space. It's very dumb. A lot of the pieces are not fully airtight yet. For instance, this one. Job. They really didn't want to finish off. You guys dig that before you built the rest of this. Actually, why? I'm kind of confused. I don't get that one. Deeps really wanted to just dig up all the stuff that they needed to do first rather than just build the damn thing. Oh well. A lot of regular oxygen in there. Ooh, the performance just went to shit for a second. Oh. Game? Memory usage went down, and why are you having problems? Oh, no, back to normal. I don't know what's causing it. I got nothing. I've run a test save of the dang thing, and I've been like trying to figure out what's causing the issues. I'm like, wait, let's remove the gases. It kind of improves it. Moves the creatures? Nothing. Removes liquids. And somewhat. Vacuums everything. Much better performance. Put plastic everywhere. Also better performance. I'm like, Might be tile calculations causing issues. Well, sorry, lack of tile calculations causing issues. I can't give anything concrete now. Also, I probably should actually add a gas filter. Yeah. Yeah, we need to add a gas filter here. Don't really want to just vent that into space. If it's anything but polluted oxygen. Rotate this dang thing. And I sneak it in. Yes. There we go. Okay. Should be able to just eject. Do we want to recapture the oxygen somewhere? We're just going to put polluted oxygen back into the system. I guess I can keep a straight line straight out. That's why I can filter what gases are actually in this room. Because obviously we were pulling in a lot of oxygen here. I need to get the polluted oxygen line set on up so that way I can just vent the, well, we can vent this properly. Because that's the whole point of this system, is to be able to start making water from the puffs. It's actually a problem. Construction, gotta maximize the order on that. It's gotta get done quickly. Petroleum tanks are starting to fill up. That's all good to see. I'm sure the base's power situation is completely sorted for now. And any excess we just pump from GEO, so. Oh, that got fucked up from here. That actually melted. There we go. Okay. Ridabo, how goes building the industrial brick? Slow but steady, it looks like. If we want to add an aqua tuner, it would probably be down there, or it would be up here. Probably up here. Also, I did forget I needed to add a bridge right there. And yes, this needs to be separated there and then reattached there. That's my more annoying frustrations with this one. Also, this needs to be connected there and there. Separated. Also, was the automation wire plugged in? Yes, it was. And this can go. That can go. Oh, toilets. Come on, guys, just get it done. I know I'm getting you guys to do a lot of things simultaneously. Do that. Anything not polluted oxygen, it's sent through that. And yes, that will pretty much run indefinitely unless I switch. Glad they got that done really quickly. When do you think about this one? Kellen's all set up. So Gene's just on his way with the drones. Start colonizing the water world soon. That should be fine. Noticed it was kicking in there. Oops. Please get that done. I then need to immediately take this over. Down like that. This entire setup is all nice and completed. This is our oxygen setup for this planet. Actually, the freebie oxygen setup for this planet. The bigger issue is I do believe there is something cutting through here. Conductive wire bridge. Why is the wire bridge having problems? 7,000. Okay, something is connected that shouldn't be. These two are handling the bottom. Finally separate this. Going through there. This setup needs to be connected to the other line, which means do not make that out of steel. Gold is perfectly usable. Better materials. Okay. That's the spare line. That's more important. So we'll do primary. This line's got to connect to this. I wouldn't give to be able to do that. There's no room. This is done. It's all nice plugged in there. Primary battery network is okay. Great, but okay. This really needs to be separated into two networks. That's what I need to do. How long have you guys been existing? 1,869 cycles. You've done your duty. Let's get you moved. Both of you need to be moved over here. We're gonna run out of power for a second, probably. Do have battery backups, but we're not gonna hold the entire time. But our exit strategy is fine, and we have plenty of food, and everything else is completely sorted. So, hey, ethanol. Flatulent, trichophobia, rock fan, researching A, airable, squeamish, animal lover. Ada, why couldn't you've been a rancher? Actually, not bad. Not so good on the irritable bowels. Small bladder is fine. Irritable bowels is bad. I think we'll take that, but we're gonna take it over here. We're taking a lot of excess materials that we normally don't use in other bases and just sending them off to our other secondary bases. Our best option. Steam in there. So yeah, base cooling is fully operational. I'm also doing this as a test. So if we separate the power network right now, our standard oxygen generation is toast, but our secondary permanent oxygen generation that only requires sand input is fully operational. So that just outputs into the room. Really should actually bring that back into base, but this is not actually sealed, so technically speaking, it's free oxygen. It only costs us a little bit of sand, but we're also getting a bunch of clay anyway, so probably should actually add an exit point. Because the sand can actually be shipped in from space. Hence why it's like kind of weirdly operational. Now, right now though, the filter system is not actually plugged in. So this network here, our sorter needs to be plugged in. So this must always run, meaning that it actually needs to be plugged into primary line, which would be this network. Yes. Wait, there's a conductive wire behind every what? Conductive wire. The heavy want with a conductive wire behind it. What are you connected to? Nothing. Some mild confusion. Why was that there? Did not get cleaned up when I ordered? I guess that was the case. A little odd. Oh well. It's all fixed now. But yes, the mains power spline control network line right here needs to be connected to this filter system and this network up here. Meaning I need to take this line there. I need to separate that there. That can just go. That can go, that can go. So this spot, this network here can go up to this point, and then that needs to be severed. That needs to be severed. And this should separate up my networks. Now we do need a power input, which means we need to have a junction point here, junction point there. We have a little bit of water leakage, but that's mostly because we have brine in the air tile that needs to go. Mixing gas is a slight problem. That's just gonna fine. Actually vent that little chamber now. It should hopefully get all of our stuff finished. That's the hope. So this will allow us to recapture our excess energy so we can finally get rid of the jumbo batteries and clean up the rest of this entire grid. So all of these batteries that we have laying around the base can finally go. They have served a very good purpose of keeping everything mostly functional. I would say pretty well optimized, actually. Not insanely optimized, but enough. And it's finally time that we can let that go. And yeah, I need to seal that in for the vacuum. This one's going to be hard to get rid of because it's inside the chamber that we made to keep the radiation out. I'll just mark them for deconstruction. Slowly draining our excess power. Dupes, please get this done. This one comes first. Okay. Have all of that nice and plugged in. This grid network is now 4,730. And it's connected to the primary grid. I feel like I should offload some more. Excuse me. I feel like I should offload some more power consumers onto this line. Don't know where I would put them or how I would separate them. The only one that really matters right now is keeping these two inside the base. Everything else can go now. Because all of our power lines are now fixed. Okay. Let's add that there, that one there. We'll need to vent all of the oxygen out of it eventually. But in the meantime, we need petroleum. Petroleum. If we have any laying around, that's where it's going to go. Also, has Gene arrived yet? No. He's getting so close. We'll have 2 rovers down on the Waterworld shortly. I will save beforehand so that way we don't have any sort of weirdness going on. Oh, I mean, obviously, there is weirdness going on. There's not much I can do about it. It's something we have to put up with. Temperature is down to 57. That's pretty good. Ever so slowly deleting heat. Uranium isn't you? 23 kilograms. How much is there? 4 kilograms. Okay. Oh, that's still reasonably okay. So we should be fine. Where have I jumped? My timer get messed up? No. Only sitting 2.1 kilograms. Still not enough for concern, so we should be fine. I have quite a lot of wiggle room, and everything is nice and controlled. So no real worries on the nuclear reactor. Obviously, whenever I do distribute this map, well, not when, but we will be doing it. I expect people might set off the nuclear reactor to see what it does to the neutronium above it. Okay. What else do we have? Water is mostly taken care of. Lots and lots and lots of wheat that we really need to deal with. Okay, natural tiles in. Need to prep the rest of this for the next strip. I also need to clean up all the little bits here and there that are very annoying. Slowly getting rid of it. Still feels like it's gonna take forever to get rid of it. This up. This side's done. So is this one. Cactus, can you... No, no. Off he goes. Cactus, can you help me get rid of the... No. Never mind. Carry on. Hey, our rocket is now in orbit. Okay, here's what we do. Save as goal 216. Crossing fingers that we don't lose a rover and we have to reload the game. This is not the first time. This will not be the last time. Let's just hope it doesn't happen. We are doing a double drop. Double drops can... They're iffy. Get the save. Okay. Okay, Gene. Put you there. Wait for it to land. Come on. Okay. Successfully landed. Having a moment. Okay. Anti-storage. Deconstruct that one. So he's got orders now. Now we do the second rover drop. Subject on the planet. Icon is there. The rover alive. And he's appeared out of it. And we have success. Okay. They're both back at base. Gene, you may begin the trek back home. Thank you, buddy. We'll need you again. You have finally touched down properly this time onto this planet. A bigger issue. I need to unpack all of the terrain that we are going to use initially to make a place that is complete crap. We'll probably switch all of this with plastic, just as a heads up. The initial stuff will have to be igneous rock, because the rovers can't do it any other way. Okay, first things first. Where do we want to put the base? This place is very tiny. So it's like, probably want to use the backing. I'm thinking this side. The bigger problem is why we need all of this material. Rockets, we will want to make sure that if we do a rocket platform, space do we have? It's gonna be tight. That's gonna be really tight. I don't really want to put nuclear waste into the vacuum of the water world. I know you totally can do that. You can actually land the rocket all the way at the bottom of the ocean, and then have your dupes get back in under the water, and it is very cool, but I'd rather not have nuclear waste raining down on the planet if I could manage it. Ow. Our backup supply was going, but not the other one. Got it. Fine. Japola, how are you guys doing? Oh. Right there, it. Ah. How the hell did that happen? Oh, the brine. How did the brine get in the system? Hold up. No, there was a tiny amount of it and it finally unplugged itself. Shit. Okay, I see the problem. Okay. We need to separate that immediately. And I technically need to take over the medical wing real quick. Where? Oxygen. Fine. Desalinate. Emergency dupes. Wondering when that would happen. Hoping it would not be soon. Incorrect. Sadly mistaken. There we go. Take a little bit more damage. Okay. Okay. That should solve the oxygen situation for that. Also, power because it's bottom. That. Anything else I need to pay attention to while we're currently fixing issues? Working. Back home. Rovers ever so slowly. Storage is rightfully so because we're going to need a lot of them. Probably do some measurements here. Your map. Most of our rooms are 64 requirements. The mess hall and great hall is the 120. So technically speaking, we can go all the way that big. It's so much overkill. What? Underwalker, butter muffin, really? What's up and welcome. Okay, rovers. Keep at it, buddies. We have a lot of material to get undone. Preferably quickly. We can manage it. I'm almost thinking that we utilize the wave mechanic of the water world specifically to build our liquid blocks early on. That's going to be a little bit weird. I want to measure something though. Edge of space there. Rocket tubes need to be plenty away from it. Base. 23. Yes. Oh, 22. Okay. Now, how much space does that actually give me? Okay, that's going to get irradiated there. There we go. Oof. That is oof. So we will have to deal with radioactive fallout. Not much I can do about on that front. I would have preferred not to have to worry about it, but I think I want to keep it 28 tall. It's actually really bad because it means I have to like put it on top of the base. Yep. It's gotta go right on top. Okay. Oh, that'll do. Definitely need to get more done. Almost like a bathroom on this side so I can utilize radiation to clean it. Bedroom's probably going to be down here, kitchen here. I can't put the fridge here because that's in the way, so... Well... I could put a recreation room here. A liquid lock could be put up here into space. Bathroom's this side, kitchen down here, fridge here or here. That could work. Because then my hot tub just goes here. We don't have to think about it. Okay. Rubbers are going to be digging that up for a bit. Go check on Rudabo. You guys didn't any cleanup after that. Try your best to get that cleaned up, guys. I'm gonna get on you guys' nerves, and I'd rather just have it not be there so I don't have to think about it. Some of our power generators are in. I mostly just need to seal the room, provide water, and make sure we've got the liquid locks. Next activity 35.4. Okay. Focusing on Brotato. Eh, Brotato is a good video game. Yeah, no worries. It's a good one. Come on, dupes. Do your thing. Get this dang thing built. I was just getting the industrial brick finished. You need to pump regular water into here. We'll probably have to drain some from this from our little catch and release system. Not too big of a deal. Probably just branch a liquid bridge off of it. That cleaned up. Let's see. Do we have any petroleum laying around? That's actually the bigger problem. I don't think that we... Well, I guess we're going to be shipping some over. Is it still targeting Rudabo? Now. And let's pump some more petroleum over to our other planetoid. And that should get the ball rolling so we don't have to worry about it. Yep, everything else is looking spick and span, and I don't need to worry about it, thankfully. Oh, we have a new blueprint, though. Come on, pip balloons. It's the only one I care about. Oh, that's the other one. Solid cobalt, finally. Oh, finally. I actually got it. Okay. Now, where's the recreation rooms? Downside. I gotta replace all of the pastel blues. Upside. We finally got it. That was the other one. I was like, it's probably never gonna happen for a while. That's all gonna get replaced. I needed that in the greens. Let me see what it looks like first. Granite. Okay, dupes on main base. I know you guys will get around to building it, so let's see what that looks like when you're done. And also, I'm assuming it's going to look good, so... preamble that beforehand. Another poke spawn. Poke shell. Aluminum ore, though. An EMIC. Sorry, May. Nope. Biohazard is not bad. Quick learner, pretty good. But not with the stuff, the actual interest that we want. We will take the poke shell spawn. Poke shell spawn. How many do we have in there? Now we've only got 4. How many free roaming creatures? We have a couple. This one already has plenty. Rudabo, I don't have a place to store them. I don't really have a way of dealing with them right now. These guys only have 2. Yeah, let's call them in here. We definitely need to bring them over here. And you need to be moved. There. Thankfully I have plenty of dupes, so that should not take too long to do, but it's definitely something to keep an eye on. And let's go back to the water world. Oh, they're idling. Rovers can be way too good at their job sometimes. So many canisters, though. Oh, the lag. Okay, there we go. That does double storage bin there. And we'll need more materials, but we're going to ladder our way all the way down. And possibly over there to clean up the rest of these canisters. I have so many on this planet. Oh boy. It's always a good idea to rain a bunch of projectiles down onto a planet beforehand, just out of precaution. Because you're going to need the materials anyway, but it does cause a lot of lag. Mostly just due to how many projectiles you're working with. Oh, it looks so good! Okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be using that. I'm so happy for that one. I was not expecting to get the solid cobalt anytime soon. Hooray! We're one step closer to color coding the entire bases from now on. We're just not quite there yet. Because I would totally color this place green if I could. Yes, well, I mean... it's very green to begin with. That and our nuclear core of literal doom. All the wires been cleaned up yet? No. I'm gonna leave a little bit of oxygen until I can get the actual crude oil over here. Oh, sorry, the petroleum specifically. And we do need to vacuum that out. Dupes, if you wouldn't mind emptying that, that would be great. As well as that storage. I think we're good on the petroleum for now, so we'll stop shooting it over there. Turn off the system and let the pipe fill. I'm pretty sure we have a lot of projectiles currently inbound. Yeah. Thankfully, it does not take much effort to send that stuff around. But that should hopefully fix that problem. We'll need mini gas pump here. Right, with a high yield. I guess I can just connect him like that. Yeah, and that should work. There you go. Also, that's all nice. There, Japola. How goes this one? It's blocked with water, so that should no longer cause problems. Okay, I think we're safe. For the most part, all eventualities should be thought of now. That was the one thing I was like, we're gonna hit Brian eventually. We're just gotta clean through all the polluted water, and then we should be good. And we ended up hitting it sooner than I thought we would. Tells me we are burning more water than I thought we were. Okay. Like we got all the regular oxygen out of this system as well. Always a good sign to see. Really should vent this. Like, I've been thinking about venting this for a while, and I'm like, yeah. I really only want polluted like oxygen in this chamber. It is self-cooling, by the way, for the most part. Still worries me. We're overloading some of the lines. I really don't want to waste this oxygen either. I'm like, I keep looking at it over here. I'm like, I could just vent this to space, but then, oh, that's a lot of wasted oxygen I would like to keep. That's not so good. Other news. Should be able to dig that diagonal. Will overflow down to here. Yeah. Okay. And there it goes. Oops. We need that one. Then we do. There we go. Oh, and in our blueprint. Are we gonna get a twofer, or what are we getting? Oh, gold retro flower pot. Okay. Work with that. Try it. Just say, like, get a little bit more careful, would you? Also, finish these 3 here. And those 2 to get the hydrogen out of there. That would be a good idea. Thank you, dupes. Right. Nice spoon having a bad time. Wow, and everything. You go to the nature reserve. Just touch it. There you go. Here, it's 16. Are you having a bad time? Oh, last cycle decor. Ugly. What? You hugged the machinery? You hugged the machinery, didn't you? We need plastic ladders. They look much better than the crappy regular ones when you make them out of their materials. Even granite doesn't really get better, does it? Nope. Decor 5 radius. It doesn't get any better. Even with the bonus. It's like, nope. Nope. It is shit. It is very, very terrible. Oh, also. Please remove that. And give Spoon a better room. I'll probably also connect this over from there so we don't have this giant chunk of negative decor there. Right, we are slowly trying to get the decor fixed up. I am doing my best. Pretty strong though. Good news is we have a lot of gold. And dupes love gold, so. It should hopefully help. And okay. And we need to maximize the construction there. I need to get water into this room. Which means this has to get built. Also probably need to get a carbon skimmer down here or some way of processing the CO2. Oh. The core bonus. Because why not? Yes, we probably need to add a carbon skimmer or something. That's a lot of CO2 buildup, and it's kind of like, I should probably tank that. I don't think we can actually make that much CO2 here if we ever needed it. Yeah, that would actually be a no. Pretty sure we can't do that. Okay. The carbon skimmer to get rid of it all, which is a valid option. I get out of copper, please. I'm almost tempted to do this. So I can do this. The downside is that the output port is all the way the hell over here. So I'm kind of like, This is why I'm worried about the carbon skimmer specifically. Because instead I could just tank the CO2. We could run a mini gas pump, a filter, O2 out there, And the CO2 we can technically just vent into space. If we so choose. Oh. I wanted to follow the ladder, but that'll hit a natural tile and I don't want to get rid of it. That goes through that. Actually tedious. So like we're running out of space zones. Ah, frustration. I think we're just gonna have to send it through the fridge and then like turn it at the last corner piece. Where there's space. I also need to put a sensor like right there. Yes. Where's the element sensor? Gas element sensor. Let's see. CO2 likes to conjugate to the left, I believe. The right. I think it's the right. Oh, don't make that out of lead. Game. Gold. Everything must be gold at this point. You have more than enough gold to not have to think about this. And we need a regular gas vent. Oh, we will need a high pressure gas vent for this. Regular gas pipe. At least up to there. And then we need insulated. Yep, that'll do. Okay, Dips, this is the CO2 cleaning route. As much as I would like to capture it and reprocess it, we don't really have any oxyferns here, so we can't really effectively do that without just deleting it. So for now, I guess we can just vent it into space. If we get any oxyferns effectively, we can technically plant them. We have one, but it's, or two technically, but it's not really worth doing. Like, unironically, it's not exactly worth pumping the CO2 into our nature reserve and then hoping that we can get rid of it that way. I'm pretty sure we could do it. It's just not practical. Let's get that one going. I will get that separated. Gene's rocket is also back. Target that. Should start filling up some rockets soon. How goes the rover operation? It goes well, actually. Goes for all. Then just good luck, rovers. You guys need to go all the way down. Did you guys already deliver the steel? Did. Good job. All of my rovers are actually extremely productive. Yeah, little guys are just awesome. Like, I've never had a complaint with the rover system besides when they were bugging out. Like when they were first added into the game, they were technically duplicates without stress, but they technically still had a stress meter and could reach for a. They They could go for a massage table, and every time they tried, they would crash your game. Thankfully, that's been fixed. But yeah, we're very much little scoundrels. But they did their job very, 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 very well. So I have no complaints with them. They're fantastic little guys. Oh, also, I should probably up the priority on. Yeah, sorry guys, you gotta build in the fridge. I normally try to avoid doing that, but sometimes it's gotta be done. So, prep everything else. So we've gotta go. Also, I need to prep the next super coolant batch. Okay. Piping network. Get that right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, yeah, we did. Ah, it's gonna look so nice when this is done. Like, seaweed farms always look good. I don't think I've ever made one that actually looks bad, mechanically. It's very hard to fuck them up. If that makes any sense. Like, you can make them, like, nice and still, like, just a giant tube, or just giant mass farms, and they work perfectly. Add in a bunch of greenhouses, and you're golden. How are you two doing? Doing fine, actually. How much sleep wheat grain do we have left? I assume you got through it all finally? You did! Good job, guys. Too bad for you, there's gonna be even more. Very soon. I'm very happy that we've got all that nice and set up. Uh-oh. So that's an issue. Oh no! Also, all the crabs are currently angry. Okay, guys. You wrangle them all. I do need to actually give them a chamber. Like, a proper one. And then we can shove them all in there. Duties. Oh, cleaning? It is cleaning now. Good. Goddamn mugs. That might also be a problem. I haven't put all the mugs on stands, so they're just kind of hanging out. Okay, and we need to do That. That. Mega dupes, bring me all of them. Make the assumption that you will do so without much issue, so we should be fine. There's our pipe connection point. Should all be self-contained. I'll need a little bit drip down here, a little here, and a little here. And we let the rest of this flow in. Oh, we've almost converted all of our spare water. That's pretty good. And okay, we're all good. I need to vent all of the excess gas, though. We don't have to worry about it when it eventually turns to steam. And we do need to add a cooling loop for the steam turbines, as well as a liquid medium for cooling. We only have 2 transformers outside of the steam room for right now. I may end up including this section here, hence why we didn't build there yet. And I will probably connect those directly into the main spine within the actual chamber. Also, let me turn all of this to gold to improve the overall appearance and reduce the decor decay. And also over here. Converting them to higher tier with gold actually does a pretty good job of improving it. It's not as nearly sickening to the dupes. Let's see. Probably want to get rid of that corner piece and eventually, but we need to see all this in. I want the carbon skimmer to take everything. That one's just gonna run, so we don't need to think about it. Echo, welcome. Hello. Apparently just patching up some smaller things that needed to be done long ago. They're only minor inefficiencies that I wanted to fix up. I also need to go keeping an eye on all the rovers doing their thing. Get all these dang payloads opened. We have a lot of materials that we need to get shipped over here to get the base built. So it will just take a lot of time, which is fair. Also, the game would please keep registering when I'm clicking the buttons. Thank you. I get it. There's a crap load of canisters here. And over here too. Oh no, that's actually oxalate. I don't kind of want to expose that yet. Not much, but I mean, it's enough. I'm gonna keep the base in line now. Sorry, rovers. I know this is gonna be a bit. Also, how is everything? Really need to actually scoot you out of there. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if petroleum goes through the system. Because, I mean, it's just gonna get dumped out on top, so it's not gonna actually do anything. So, that should actually be fine. Probably should ship the, or at least filter out the petroleum and bring it over to our giant petroleum tank. You'll need to seal in a couple edges, I think. I also really need to ship over more supercoolant. That's our water situation. 41. Okay, it's doing its job. That's good to see. Oh, do we have another steam release again? Where? Minor ticks of damage here and there. So infrequent too. Like the water is like a tenth of a fraction over. Ooh, speaking of oxyferns. Flatulent, plant murderer, and yokel. Yokel, nope. Flatulent, I don't have a base set up for that. Plant murderer, you don't really help me in any way. Sorry, Bonnie. Maybe next time. Let me come over to Rutabo, actually, and we can get an oxyfern. Maybe I won't need to actually just vent the CO2 for right now. It is definitely an option. Big downside, obviously, is we need to make a natural tile somewhere. Guess I could make it there. I think it's still too cold for the oxyfern. But on the other hand, we have the copper. Yeah, screw it. I'll make one right there. We can recycle some of the CO2 that gets lost, and that's a small win. Moving the rest of these is going to be a pain in the butt. And ironically, I kind of want to leave that one there. also, I do need to eventually clean this up. And oops, please deconstruct that. Don't actually need to put anything else behind that, so this should be fine. There we go. If we want to make it look pretty, we can always just do gold metal tiles and do that. But the CO2 will get caught on this side. It's kind of like, eh. It kind of works. Bigger issue is I need to get a pip in here. I need to put a door here and get a pip in there. And let's just add a screen door right there. Also done. Copy things there, clean it up. Have any petroleum leak down? We did have a little bit. Not much. It should hold just fine. And we'll put in a critter drop off so we can move a pip down here to help with this, and should be about it. If we wanted to, we could install all of the oxyfriends down here. We might do that later. And it again, it's free oxygen. Quite literally, because unironically, the oxyferns, even when naturally planted, produce more oxygen than the CO2 that they consume and the CO2 output by the juice. So it technically is free. It's tiny though, but it is free. Slickster? Okay. Don't drown yourself, little buddy. I need you alive. And yeah, that is just going to get vented into space. But I just want polluted oxygen in here from now on. We'll probably have to come back in and grab the rest of that, but that should be fine. So let's clean up the mess of the polluted oxygen that I knew would pour out. Glad I added all the little, like, corner lips. We don't have to worry about it, like, getting stuck on stuff or going places where we don't expect it. Also, I should be able to poke a hole through here and let the CO2 back down towards the carbon skimmer. It is 20. At the zero temperature is 20. 20 out of 40. Must be less than 20, but not displaying it. Yeah, well, Everyone should be allowed out, right? Yes. Strange. Go on, dupes. Get to your jobs. Stuff to build and things to dig up. Or Frey can just pass out. I guess that works too. Okay. Mess. Is Frey all holding up? It's holding. Yeah, for the most part, it is holding. Oh, we didn't get that done. Oh well. Always next time. I doubt I could queue up the dupes to get it done in time. I think that's the worst part on that one. There we go. Yeah, all that O2 and extra gases just need to go for now until we get it all nice and sorted into one singular gas. Up the priority on that to clean that up. Let's see. Everything else seems to be working at reasonable rates. Oh, hey, saltwater geyser. Nice. Temperature 95 degrees C. That would have been nice if it was colder, but I can live with that. Well, there's one of our infinite supplies of water on the water world, so that's always good. We'll probably actually have to ship that out. Processing it first and cooling it. Oh, the pressure. Yeah, the pressure's going to cause some problems. Yeah, I could add airflow tiles. It's going to be rough. We'll say this though, the rubbers are trucking along just fine. Good job, rubbers. Yeah, that coal looks so good. Oh, I'm so glad we're getting a lot of the background tiles when we start the next playthrough soon. It's just really nice to have. No, no. There we go. And it should hopefully sort out that problem. Oh, the temperatures are ever so slowly rising. Going to take this thing forever before the volcanoes really make that much of an impact on geothermal power. This planet is just wrecked. I'm not looking forward to cleaning up the magma world. I expect lots of minor burns here and there. Also, okay. And yeah, we will need a liquid lock here. Yeah, for sure. We're definitely gonna need a liquid lock there. And some background tiling there. So when I put it down here, I guess that could work. We can steal off the top once the dupes actually get around to getting into the whole thing. Not gonna be fun for them. And, I mean, they'll get the job done eventually. Way sooner rather than later. Oh, we've removed a little bit of it. Not much, though. Yep, that's all nice and working. How's the coordinate we've replaced other stuff? Hooray! It's inching out that way. and that way, and a little bit that way. Yeah, always switch that stuff out with gold. Makes it so much better. What's Fallon doing? Well, the temperatures are still falling. Still taking a while to fall, but they are still falling. That's a good sign. Oops. Cancel that. There we go. It's going all the way down to the bottom. Okay. Oh, blueprints again. What do we got? Ready, random. What say you? You say magma diagonal. I will take it. It's already almost 6:30. And I can see that the sky is slowly turning blue. Nickel 29, 23. Yeah, I think this is a good stopping point. At least for the YouTube video anyway. And obviously, that'll be the stream when we do. And after all, pretty good one tonight. The little micro things getting done. The big thing, obviously, is the steam room over here, a little mini industrial brick. Soon, this will be up, fully up and operational. It is progressing though, quite nicely. Still gotta get that done though. Still need to figure out what the actual performance hit really is. You save. Cycle 2923. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. Let's just wait on the save and there we go. Let's confirm it. Yep. All good. Yeah. We are making lots of little micro progress pieces. We're slowly getting a bunch of other stuff set up. I need to start building the rocket for the Rift. As I said before, I will not be doing a space station. Every attempt that I did with the space station crashed the game, which then crashed my computer. So it would lose the recording anyway, thus kind of making it moot. I will try to make at least the backup save, complete a space station, crash into the Rift, and try to get that on film for YouTube, but that's the best I can do. Like, every attempt I have done now, it blows up. Like, it just crashes the computer. It's been worth the effort, but yeah, I'll have to finish it the old-fashioned way of just sending a basic rocket, no real amenities, just kind of the basic stuff, and, you know, hope the dupe makes it. But I think that is it for episode 173.